सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः। ओम शांति शांति शांति। ओम सच्चिदानंदरूपाय विश्वोत्पत्त्यादिहेतवे तापत्रय विनाशाय श्रीकृष्णाय वयं नमः। ओम ओम संसारसागरे मग्नं दीनं मां करुणानिधे कर्ममोहगृहीताङ्गं मामुद्धर भवार्णवात्। श्रीमद्भागवताख्योऽयं प्रत्यक्षः कृष्ण एव हि स्वीकृतोऽसि मया नाथ मुक्त्यर्थं भवसागरे। मनोरथो मदीयोऽयं सफलः सर्वथा त्वया निर्विघ्नेनैव कर्तव्यः दासोऽहं तव केशव। सुखरूपप्रबोधज्ञ सर्वशास्त्रविशारद एतत्कथाप्रकाशेन मदज्ञानं विनाशय। जन्माद्यस्य यतोऽन्वयादितरतश्च अर्थेष्वभिघ्नस्वराट् तेने ब्रह्महृदाय आदिकवये मुह्यन्ति यत्सूरयः। तेजोवारिमृदां यथा विनिमयो यत्र त्रिसर्गो मृषा धाम्ना स्वेन सदा निरस्तकुहकं सत्यं परं धीमहि। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ योऽन्तः प्रविश्य मम वाचमिमां प्रसुप्तां सञ्जीवयत्य किल शक्तिधरस्वधाम्ना अन्यांश्च हस्तचरणश्रवणत्वगादीन् प्राणान् नमो भगवते पुरुषाय तुभ्यं। समस्तदेवताभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो नमः। श्रीमद्भागवत महापुराण आचार्येभ्यो अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। परब्रह्मणे महाविष्णवे ब्रह्मणे सनकादिमुनिभ्यो नारदाय वेदव्यासाय शुकब्रह्मर्षे सूतमहामुने शौनकादृषिभ्यो अत्र्यादृषिभ्यो प्रह्लादादिभक्तजनेभ्यो आदित्यादिनवग्रदेवताभ्यो अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। ओम श्रीकृष्णपरब्रह्मणे नमः। संकल्पः समस्त देवतानां ऋषीणां गुरूणां कृपया श्रीमद्भागवत रूप कृष्ण परब्रह्म श्रुतिमातु कृपया परमात्मानुभव सिद्ध्यर्थं सनातन धर्मस्य वैदिक संस्कृतेः विश्वव्याप्त्यर्थं च विश्वशांति विश्वकल्याणार्थं च श्रीमद्भागवत महापुराणस्य सप्तमस्कन्धस्य अध्ययनम् एकादशस्कन्धस्य सप्तमस्कन्धस्य पारायणम् एकादशस्कन्धस्य अध्ययनं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। आदौ सप्तमस्कन्धस्य पारायणं we will chant today 14th chapter. Tomorrow day after 15th will be over. Thus a great accomplishment, though it is difficult, of concluding chanting of this beautiful Prahlada Charitra Nrsimha Charitra Yukta Saptama Skandham. That's a great thing. Shall we do it? Amma. Amma. One second, Mr. Amma. Sure. Thank you for your patience. Amma. Om Shri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha. Srimad-Bhagavata Mahapuranam Saptamaskandaha Atha Chaturdashodhyayah Yudhishthira Uvacha Gruhastha etam padavim vidina yena chanjasa yati deva rushe bruhi madrusho gruhamudadhehe नारद उवाच गृहेष्वस्थितो राजन् क्रियाः कुर्वन् गृहोचिताः वासुदेवार्पणं साक्षात् उपासीत महामुनेन शृण्वन् भगवतो भीक्ष्णम् अवतारकथामृतं श्रद्दधानो यथा कालम् उपशान्तजनावृतः सत्सङ्गात् शनकैः सङ्गम् आत्मजायात्मजादिषु विमुञ्चेत् मुच्यमानेषु स्वयं स्वप्नवदुत्थितः यावदर्थमुपासीनः देहे गेहे च पंडितः विरक्तो रक्तवत् तत्र लुलोके नरतां न्यसेतो ज्ञातयः पितरौ पुत्राः भ्रातरः सुहृदो वरे यद्वदन्ति यदिच्छन्ति च अनुमोदेत निर्ममः दिव्यं भौमं चान्तरिक्षं वित्तमच्युतनिर्मितं तत्सर्वमुपभुञ्जानः एतत् कुर्यात् स्वतो बुधः यावद्भ्रियेत जठरं तावत् स्वत्वं हि देहिनाम् अधिकं योऽपि मन्येत सस्तेनो दण्डमर्हति मृगोष्ठकरमर्खाखु सरीसृप्खगमृक्षिकाः मक्षिकाः आत्मनः आत्मनः पुत्रवत् पश्येतु तैरेषामन्तरं कियतु त्रिवर्गं नातिकृच्छ्रेण भजेत गृहमेध्यमे यथा देशं यथा कालं यावद् दैवोपपादितम् आश्वाघान्ते वसायिभ्यः कामान् संविभजेद् यथा अपि एक आत्मनोदाराम् अप्येकाम् आत्मनोदाराम् नृणां स्वत्वग्रहो यतः जह्याद्यदर्थे स्वप्राणान् हन्याद्वा पितरं गुरुं तस्यां स्वत्वं श्रियां जह्यात् यहस्तेन ह्यजितोजितः कृमिविड्भस्मनिष्ठान्तं क्वेदं तुच्छं कळेवरं क्व तदीयरतिर्भार्या क्वायमात्मा नभश्चदिः सिद्धैर्यज्ञावशिष्टार्थैः कल्पयेद्वृत्तिमात्मनः शेषे स्वत्वं त्यजन् प्राज्ञः पदवीं महतां यातो देवान् ऋषीन् भूतानि पितॄनात्मानमन्वहं स्ववृत्त्यागतवित्तेन यजेत पुरुषं पृथको यर्हि आत्मनोऽधिकाराद्याः सर्वाः स्युर्यज्ञसम्पदः वैतानिकेन विधिना अग्निहोत्रादिना यजेतो न हि अग्निमुखतोऽयं वै भगवान् सर्वयज्ञभुको इच्छेता हविषा राजन् यथा विप्रमुखे हुतैः तस्माद् ब्राह्मणदेवेषु मर्त्यादिषु यथा रहतः तैस्तैः कामैर यजस्व एनं क्षेत्रज्ञं ब्राह्मणाननु कुर्यादपरभक्षीयं मासि प्रौष्ठपदे द्विजः श्राद्धं पित्रोर्यथा वित्तं तद्बन्धूनां च वित्तवान् अयने विश्वे कुर्यात् व्यतिपाते दिनक्षये चन्द्रादित्योपरागे च द्वादशे श्रवणेषु च तृतीयायां शुक्लपक्षे नवम्यामथ कार्तिके चतसृष्वप्यष्टकासु हेमन्ते शिशिरे तथा माघे च सितसप्तम्यां मघाराकासमागमे राखया चानुमत्या वा मासर्क्षाणि युतान्यपि द्वादश्यामनुराधा स्यात् श्रवणस्तिस्र उत्तराः तिसृषु एकादशीवासु जन्मर्क्षः श्रोणयोगयुको तैते श्रेयसः कालाः नृणां श्रेयो विवर्धनाः कुर्यात् सर्वात्मनैतेषु श्रेयो मोघं तथायुषः येषु स्नानं जपो होमः व्रतं देवद्विजार्चनं पितृदेवानृतभूतेभ्यः यद्दत्तं तद् हि अनश्वरं संस्कारकालो जायाय अवत्यस्यात्मनस्तथा प्रेतसंस्थामृताश्च कर्मुण्यभ्युदये नृप अथ देशान् प्रवक्ष्यामि धर्मादिश्रेय आवहान् स वै पुण्यतमो देशः सत्पात्रं यत्र लभ्यते ओम शांति शांति शांति। ओम श्री कृष्ण शरणं मम श्री भागवत शरणं मम Shri Sadguru Sharanam Mama, Shri Suta Sharanam Mama, Shri Shukadeva Sharanam Mama, Shri Vyasa Sharanam Mama, Shri Narada Sharanam Mama, Shri Kumara Sharanam Mama, Shri Brahma Sharanam Mama, Shri Vishnu Sharanam Mama, Shri Parabrahma Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Govinda, Hare Murare, He Natha Narayana, Vasudeva, Shri Krishna Govinda, Hare Murare, He Natha Narayana, Vasudeva, Shri Krishna Govinda, Hare Murare, He Natha Narayana, Vasudeva, Shri Krishna Govinda, Hare Murare, He Natha Narayana, Vasudeva. Om Mukam Karoti Vachal, Pangum Lankayate Girim, Yatkrupatamaham Vande, Paramananda Madhavam. Om Swarge Satye Cha Kailase, Vaikunthe Nasti Ayam Rasaha, Atam Pibantu Sadbhagyaha, Mama Munchada Karhichita, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Shri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha. Srimad Bhagavata Mahapuranam Ekadasha Skandaha Muktirhitva Anyatha Rupam Swarupena Vyavastitihi अथ एकोनत्रिंशोऽध्यायः उद्धव उवाच श्रीकृष्ण शरणं Saluting to Parabrahma, Shrutimata, Mahavishnu, Krishna Paramatma, all the Bhagavata avatars, Guru Tattva, all the Rishis, Munis, Gurus, our own Gurus of Bhagavata Shastra, our own personal Guru. Salutations to all Mahabhaktas, Rishis, Munis, Abhavata. Salutations to everybody who is none but expression of Paramatma only. Now, from last more than 2 years, 3 months, 14 days, we are doing Bhagavata Adhyanam without break, even one day. In that effort of it, we have come up to 11 skandhas of Bhagavatam. Adhikari, Nirnaya, Sadhana, Sarga Visarga, Sthanam, Poshanamoti, Manvantara Ishanukata, Nirodha, Mukti. It is only the lack of our brains with its capacity of retention that we don't remember, or if at all we remember only little. But otherwise, especially in the last 1 year, 410 days, only one skandha we are studying, 11th, Mukti Skandha. Each chapter giving us such a beautiful, all types of sadhana required aspects. Brahmagnana, Tattvajnana, Atmagnana, Brahmaswarupam, how to reach to that Brahma Tattva through dhyana prakriyas. We are also taught the Paramatma in his Saguna Rupa, his Nivasa Sthana, his Srushti Sthiti Laya Shakti, his Leela Varnanam, Avatara Rahasyam, Guna Varnanam, Karuna, Kripa, all are taught. So to how to invoke that Bhagavan's Kripa for our Bhukti Mukti, all that also is taught. No sadhana is left. All Vedanta Prakriyas, which are in all Vedas, Vedantas, Upanishads, they are all given. Then in the Bhakti Shastra, whatever sadhanas are given, they also are summarized here. In between, the yoga sadhanas, yoga siddhis were told. You saw that all Bhagavan's vibhutis were told. We saw that also. All the Varna dharmas are told. We saw that. Ashrama dharmas are told. We saw that. Beautiful values are taught to us. वो भी हमने देखा. Then, how we get lost in the world, how to regain our lost pristine glory. In so many things, the Hamsa Gitas, the Bhikshu Gitas, so many of the stories, the Navayogi Varnanam, the Tatreya Katha. If you really count all of them in 11th Skandha, in last 27 chapters, excellent topics, every one of them worthy of studying again and again till we get mukti, or studied or given. We have spent a time, but it is only a bird's eye view because we have spent time to study, but the other time of the day we have not done complete manana, chintana, dhyana to be fully blessed by this 11th skandha in one go. But never mind, through the bird's eye view, we became aware about the presence of Bhagavatam, about the presence of 11th Mukti Skandha in Bhagavatam, and also about the glory of this Skandha, the contents thereof. This itself is a great gain. If at all any time we get complete Vairagya, we want to know and reach the reality. Luckily for us, we did not search here and there, we did not ask anyone. We know 11th Skandha is sufficient enough for our Swadhyaya, Manana, Chintana to know the truth. Luckily for us, even if you want to listen every chapter, in the YouTube, thanks to all modern technologies and scientists, they're very much available. Anybody can listen, browse through. So in this way, this effort of ours. In the time, we try to protect ourselves. We try to understand how Maya mind work and bind us. We also have not completely started, but little we started truly, genuinely. Praying to Bhagavan to protect us from his Maya and give bhakti at his feet, jnanam of his swarupa. So if this also becomes stronger, we can see Bhagavan's Krupa coming in the form of that Ananya Sharanagati, Dharma Projita Paramaha, sold to the Dhyana and Anubhuti, called as Satyam Param Dhimahi. These two are the whole topics of Bhagavata Mahapurana. Parama Satya Dhyanam, Parama Dharma, called as Parama Sharanagati, teaching or practice. These two are the Mukti Hetu. So, therefore, these two are taught. Just like in Adhyat Puranam also, what was said by Parasuram Jivas, this only. Bhagavan, give me bhakti at your feet means Parama Rupi Paramadharma. Put me in company of your Bhaktas Jnanis means the teaching of Paramasatya, based in the Upanishads, so that we can contemplate on. Remember, only through Jnanam Mukti comes. This from tomorrow or maybe day after, we are going to study in Taittiriya Upanishad Bhashya. Yet the Sahayakari for the Mukti are Bhakti, Yoga and Karma Yoga. All of them also we keep on doing. At one point of time, Karma Yoga gets reduced. Because Antakarna Shuddhi ho gaya, Vasanas kam ho gaye, then also new Vasanas we are not creating, Runa is cleared, dead so. Ho gaya na? Then you Chittavritti Nirodha wala yoga bhi, if one can master, it also ends. But the Bhakti and Jnanam never end till we get Mukti. Through Bhakti, we protect ourselves from the Maya. Through Jnanam, we reach out to the truth. We have to be on that path. For that, these Shastras are ever available. This much you must know. Take these 2-3 years of our effort as advertisement to attract you for the sadhana for your own mukti with the help of this Bhagavata, Adhyatmikata, which is free. इसमें ना कोई पैसा चार्ज है, ना कोई दूसरी चीज़ की ज़रूरत नहीं है. कोई गुरु को या भगवान को पढ़ो, जानो, साधना करो, खुद मुक्त हो जाओ बस. After doing all this in 27 chapters, in the 28th, we have exhaustively seen In 44 verses, how Bhagavan Krishna to Uddhavji is asking the questions. Who is bound? If not the Atma, if not the Upadis, Atma is not bound because there is nothing other than it to bind it. Upadis being Jada, Mithya Rupa, unreal, they can never have samsara. But we are experiencing samsara. Who is samsari? What is samsara? How is samsara? What is bandhanam? What is moksha? What is moksha swarupa? What are the sadhanas for this mukti? Because this 11th skandha is mukti skandha. So this title song 28th chapter in fact gave us all these details. Even the last important details of how kayotha upasargas we have to conquer. Even those details Bhagavan gave us. He doesn't want to even miss them out. He didn't want to leave it to us. Okay, ये जान लेंगे. It is out of his karuna. He told even those also. And the last topic was the aur badhiya hai, where he said, don't get carried away. Just like by seeing the worldly people, we should not get carried away. So too in spiritual life also, other than those who are seeking absolute truth, seeing any other one who is through the means of Adhyatmika sadhana only, trying to gain anything in the world other than Paramatma, don't get carried away by them also. There are so many people with various process honestly done extend their lifespan. But in that extended life, they only try to gain the siddhis. But a really intelligent person, vidvamsam na shobhate na rochete. A wise person never likes that, never gets caught up. He knows, even with long life, with all the pradarsana varieties siddhis, even that long life, how much or long it may be, one day it will have to end. Then you are back to square one. That way, if you see, so many yogis, even Rakshasas, Siddha Purushas, lived for hundreds and thousands of years. Some of them were there even in the next yugas, Kruta, Treta, Dwapara. But then they did not get mukti without long lifespan, having gained various siddhis. They only did gadabida and troubled the world. And for their sake, Lord has to come in avatara and finish them. All this should become an eye opener for us not to get tempted or distracted by anything other than Paramatma Prapti. Even this kind, compassionate advice also Bhagavan gave. We saw that also exhaustively. And the beautiful icing on the cake, something they say, no? Icing on the cake, yeah, finally, garnishing or sprinkling the sprinklers. Wonderful coffee, tasty by itself. You have added variety of delicious sprinkles. You know the choco sprinkle, the vanilla sprinkle. There are variety of beautiful sprinkles are there to a already brewed and wonderful, fragrant, correct, hot coffee and full lota wala. Not a do chamuch like they give in all the hotels and all. पहले तो इतना इतना देते थे, अभी इतना ही. By the time it reaches the throat, it is over 40 rupees. Not like that. Full coffee. But in that also, you are given. You cappuccino, you can add whatever you call. Same way, as if he is not satisfied, till 43rd sloka, he gave every greatest spiritual diamonds, spiritual gifts, spiritual gems, ornaments, whatever you call them. In the last sloka, he says, अरे बेटा, जो तुमको कहा मैंने, करने का कोशिश कर, मेरा भरोसा रख, मैं तुम्हारे साथ चलता रहूँगा, देखूंगा कि तुम पहुंच जाओगे. कहाँ मुझे. You know, when sometimes to somebody's house we go. After that work is done. They don't even come out of that bedroom or even don't get up from their chair. हाँ चले जाओ. Some people stand and say bye. Some up to door they come. Some up to the portico or the gate. Some of them come up to the bus stand to ensure that you are going. Baba said, the only rare few are there, I'll drop you till your house. Bhagavan Krishna says, I will drop you till you reach the destination, which is me only. Don't hesitate to take my help. That was the ultimate last sloka, is it not? Yogacharyam imam yogi vicharan mat apasrayaha na antarayair vihanyeta nispruha swasukhanubhuhu. See, first point here, mad apasrayaha yogi. Decided to reach the God called as yoga, becoming that decision taken person, yogi, knowing that it is my grace only reaches you, therefore fully surrendering to me. That is Madapasrayaha. Surrender is three times. One is fully do the upasana. Second, when he comes in the form of Guru, totally surrender to the Guru. Third, taught by the Guru. Do the upasana prakriyas, systematical, even Vedanta Vichara. That type of fully surrendering to me. When you are doing this yoga charya, clear? Yogi, Madhavasreya yogi, Imam Yogacharyam Vicharan. When he is doing this yoga sadhana, never ever thinks that you are all alone left away. No, no, no. You will be always protected by me. What I do is, na antarayar vihanyeta. Na antarayar, you will not be disturbed by antaraya till you reach the goal by my grace. Like Bhagavan Krishna protected Arjuna till Arjuna got the victory. This way you can see in this shloka Bhagavan assuring, because you have taken my ashraya, I am with you to see that all antarayas are eliminated, you reach me. Same shloka can be seen in another way, like yesterday how many ways I told you, today new ways we are seeing. The other way of saying in which the responsibility is put on it is what? Beta yoga charam yam imam yogi vicharan, while doing this sadhana, not only don't leave my support, most important is these three things. One is don't get carried away by antaraya. Antaraya navihanyeta. Okay? Na antaraya vihanyeta, antaraya na. Di chaukanna raho. Don't get hit by the interruptions, obstacles of any type. Whether they are given by God or the Bhuta or Manushya or by your own inner personality. कोई भी हो अंतरायों को डिस्टर्ब नहीं, अंतराय तुमको डिस्टर्ब ना करे. Now in the last two words of this shloka and the last two words of the entire adhyaya, some very crucial things Bhagavan telling. Hope it clicks to us. We'll only explain and leave it to you. Yeah, sir, can you tell in one minute, one go, one word, how I should not get hit by the antaraya, inner and outer? Can there be a single upaya? Single upaya. Bhagavan says, Nispruhaha sarva kamebhyaha. Nispruhaha sarva kamebhyaha. Yukta ichutya yogi Gita. Nispruhaha. When you don't have any desire other than me, then the antaraya will not trouble you. Whatever little प्रारब्ध के कारण आने वाले हैं वो आएंगे जाएंगे. No more the antaraya will come if you don't have desire of the world. Is it not? The devatas, even the manushas, the bhutas, they will disturb you because you are a competitor to them, because you are desiring something of the world. You drop it. So do your upadhis also disturb you because you have some desire. Why the leg pains? Because you have desire to go somewhere, you went there. Why the stomach pains? You desire to eat something extra, you ate it. सारे अंतराय कामनाओं के कारण आते हैं. Underline this point. Therefore, you can by all means become nispruhaha, antarayas gone away. Second, where from the energy stamina comes, O Lord, to continuously pursue sadhana. Because removal of antaraya is one thing, but then you have to keep on walking. So, what is the inspiration? Swasukhanubhoho. Again and again remembering the Atma Mahima, Atma Sukha Ananda Mahima of its infinite Anandam as well as its never binding, never ending, never limited. Remember the glory of the goal that empowers you to walk on. So the desirelessness removes the en route obstacles. Continuously remembering and loving the goal fuels you so that you go on doing the above said sadhana. योगचर्याम इमाम योगी विचरण ऐसे योगचर्या में विचरण करते हुए कोई ग्राउंड में विचरण कर रहे हैं, कोई सिनेमा हॉल में विचरण कर रहे हैं, कोई गार्डन में विचरण कर रहे हैं, कोई बंधु मित्रों के साथ, तुम इस योग साधना में विचरण करो. टेक my आश्रय is Guru Shastra. My आश्रय is to continuously remind you what are the sadhanas. Yeah? तो योगी बनो, योग साधना करो, मुझे पाने की इच्छा से उसमें take my support Madhyapasya. See to it that no antarayas will break your journey or pull you back. Only way is don't desire anything. Your desire inner causes inner antaraya, outer antaraya. Listen very carefully this thought. Outer and inner both. Desire. If you remove the desire, both inner and outer interruptions, sarga go away. But stamina comes to you from swasukhanubhohu. So स्वानुभव मतलब इसमें आशीर्वाद है. May you be freed from all desires, experience the self, or may you by experiencing the self feel that infinite bliss whereafter you are no more with desire. May you remove the desires, drop desires, which are the creators of the obstacles and road, thus without obstruction, empowered by the goal itself, its glory itself. You keep on walking path of Yogacharya till you reach the destination, your own self. In this way, in so many ways, Bhagavan has shown his infinite compassion. It is only we should know this Sanskrita Bhasha, we should know the vocabulary behind these words, and ability to comprehend or apprehend or understand the deep, sublime meaning as with which Bhagavan has said these shlokas. एक एक श्लोक में गाइडेंस होता है, प्रोटेक्शन होता है, एम्पावरमेंट होता है, एश्योरेंस होता है, भगवान का हेल्प होता है हमको. All of them Bhagavan feels through every one of his instructions or speeches or upadesh. A highly evolved Shishya or Bhakta knows it. Like a Shishya is highly evolved, let's say. He only will know glory of Guru, his karuna, his way of teaching without teaching, telling without telling, quietly molding us. सूक्ष्म जो होता है शिष्य उसको पता है, ओह इस तरह से मेरे गुरु मुझे बचा रहे हैं, आगे ले जा रहे हैं. It's all awesome if you know that. In the same way, in such shlokas, the beautiful message given by God, guidance given by the Lord, is understood by such a paripakva shishyas and bhaktas. We are on the road. Only one thing, Baba, chodo nahi class. You will reach to every level of every Mahatma and Yogi, right from the creation, even the earlier creations. Every Mahatma के level खुद आप पहुंचोगे, नहीं छोड़ोगे. If you see a great Mahatma of totally enjoying or getting the sara of the Vedanta, Upanishads, Omkara, ऐसा कोई महात्मा आपको दिख रहा है? He has started it 2000 janmas back. But 2000 janma back, he was like us only. He held on to feet of Guru, feet of God, feet of Shruti Mata. In these 2000 years, he is what he is now. We are seeing him. You know some महात्मा on the टीवी में देखते हो, आपको पता है, आपके दादा परदादा लोग बोलते हैं, हमारे काल में ऐसे संत थे, योगी थे, ज्ञानी थे, सिद्ध पुरुष थे. Every century this goes on throwing great Mahatmas. There are very many. Known few, unknown many. They have traveled long time. We also, when we start today, In 2000 Janmas, maybe even much before that, we reach. Always the new generation reaches the goal faster than the earlier because the later generation, new generation has got the help from the earlier generation's experiments, both of success and failure. If one can encash it, that's how science develops on the earlier discoveries. If the earlier discoveries are there, afresh, anew, anything has to be discovered, it is not required, impossible to science. ग्रामफोन रिकॉर्ड के बाद ही नेक्स्ट वाले आते हैं. So to trunk calls, then the phones, then slowly card. You see how their development has happened. So too for you and I need not require 2000 janama. We know whatever prarabdha we have. 2-3 जन्म का ही खत्म करना पड़ता है. इन दिस 2-3 जन्म ज्ञान में हम परिपक्व हो जाए, as it is assured in all the shastras, sarvam karma akhilam partha jnane parisamaapyate. All sanchita will be burnt if we can get the jnanam in 3-4 janma. नहीं है तो हजारों जन्म लगेंगे. 3-4 जन्म तक घमासान प्रारब्ध का रहता होगा. But in these 3-4-5 janma, exhaustively if you do nothing other than sadhana, jnana will come. In the jnana, hundreds of janma prarabdha gets burnt. All the janma sanchita gets burnt, not prarabdha. Then agami we will not do because there is no jiva in you. प्रारब्धम वो 2-3 जन्म के शरीर से चला जाता है. Takes time, give time, know it, keep doing it. That is how these beautiful Bhagavatam and all Shastras, 11th Skandha. That's why this 28th chapter we took 48 days. 48 days was a good time. Exactly 48 or 49 days I took for second chapter of Gita once, and also one place too. What is that? Saptama Skandha of Bhagavatam, here only. Another chapter also I took. I think chapter 1 only. It also took 7 yajnas. 7 7 are 49. 49 Chele Maruta Unachasa. 49 Marut Ganas. Clear? Now 28th chapter over. We are offering it at the weight of Lord who is in our own heart. May He bless us to find time to read it, reread it, get the essence, practice and reach out. Okay. Now comes the another beautiful chapter 29 of 11th Skandha, Mukti Skandha. In that also around 49 verses are there if I am not wrong. Yeah, this 49 number is not leaving us. In these 49 slokas, again it's a treat, enjoyment, retreat. In every sloka again, for a sincere sadhaka, sincere shraddhalu, sincere student of Bhagavad. We'll divide it into mainly 2 topics. Within 2 topics, we can make it 4 or 5. The 2 main topics are, first topic again of Krishna Uddhava Samvada. Second is Uddhava's Badarika-ashrama Prayanam. And in the first Krishna Uddhava Samvada itself, see representing all of us. Again the kind, compassionate Uddhavaji knows that people in Kali Yuga with all love, desire, purity, study this 11th Skandha, especially 28th chapter. Alas, they don't remember. Even if they remember, this Anvaya Vyatireka Sadhana, these are all these Adhavanteja Yannasti, this Yogacharya, it is so tough for them. We are not denying the efficacy of this knowledge. But you, Lord, please accept, understand, it looks to be tough for us. So therefore, is there any other simpler method than this? Ab dekho, Uddhavji representing all of us and asking on all behalf of all of us. Bhagavan also did not shout at him and say, बुद्धू बेगो पिछले 400 से ज़्यादा दिनों से तुमको सिखा रहा हूँ, पढ़ा रहा हूँ, एक स्कंद का चैप्टर का 10 दिन 15 दिन हम टीचिंग. And all you hear and now say you can't do it, you just wasted my time. I'm cursing you now. Bhagavan doesn't take water from Bisleri bottle to give a curse. He says, yes, beta, you are my child. You are coming to me itself is my fulfillment. To reach me, you are convinced. No, you are only asking for the sadhana. And you are asking for a simple sadhana. If it is there, why should I hesitate to tell you? And it is there. Therefore, really, it's not that Bhagavan is scolding. It is as if he is saying, "अरे यार, sorry, बोलेगा मुझे कुछ नहीं बोलना था. देखो ले लो." करके in those 20 shlokas again, Bhagavan gives the Bhagavata dharmas as sadhana to us. In which there is very sweetness is there. It is very touching to the heart and practical also. Not much difficult or hard. And while telling that, I tell you, Bhagavan must be merging in his meditation towards his devotees and their love or devotion. Itna sundar prasad of the 20 slokas. And after saying all that, भगवान पूछते भी हैं और कुछ सुनना है या वगैरह. Then he says, Gachotto maya adhishtaha. Now done, Uddhava, sufficiently you are taught, order by me, now go to Badarikashram. Do your tapasya. As much Uddhava was getting elated, excited, enjoying with the knowledge given by Bhagavan from last 29 chapters. The moment he listens to this inevitability, the Bhagavan is ordering him to go and leaving him to Badri. Do you think it is easy for Uddhava? He starts crying. He starts, how to go? Lord, leaving you. Again back to square one, stupid. You started with that only cry. Take me with you or you come stay with me. वो हो नहीं सकता, इसलिए तो मैंने वेदांत सुनाया. To be with me permanently, you have to be one with me. But Uddhavaji understands all that Vedas. Bhagavan knows. Anyway, he is taught everything, learned. But those few moments still out of sight happens. Everybody has that fear, that dukkha. Is it not? Bhagavan knows. You see, he doesn't scold him much. Uddhava says, I want to do your puja, let me take your padukas. भगवान remembers, ऐसा मेरे रामावतार में भी वो भाई आकर लेके गया, तू ले जा. Putting that paduka on head, doing pradakshina, pranam, that leaving of Uddhava is such a beautiful topic. With that, Mukti Skandha's main teachings are over. Or teachings are over. Teaching topic of 11th Skandha is over, which is why it is called as Mukti Skandha. Then thereafter, Krishna, Balrama, all this a routine story of Yadavas fighting and all. But another thing is what, as I told you, Uddhava representing all of us asks a question to Bhagavan. Those 6-7 slokas themselves are again the masterpiece. In that we are taught as to how to really request Guru or God to help us in learning and doing sadhana. What a touching thing. See, the Shastras are all like this. In some Shastra, Gurus, disciples themselves become exemplary to teach us how to become a fit disciple or bhakta. In some places, the Guru himself teaches. In some places, Shruti Mata tells how the disciple has to be. Satyam Vada, Dharmam Chara. Everyone is masterpiece. Like in Adhyatma Ramayana, Shiva himself teaches how to be a disciple. Shiva himself teaches how to be a bhakta. He himself teaches how to be a guru and teaches. And through everybody's mouthpiece, we can see everybody has mouthpiece. The lakshanas of sadhana, sadhaka, everything are told to us in Adhyatma Ramayana, which we are seeing from last 2.5 months. Especially the Ahalya Stuti. How the Divya Paramatma Stuti, transcendental eminent we have to do. Again in beautiful Stuti of Parshurama, how wonderful it was taught to us. And to your and my surprise, same. Just now we chanted in Bhagavatam, Sri Naradji telling Sri Yudhishthirji about great sadhanas in the 14th chapter. Half of it we could not do the remaining. Same again in Adhyatma Ramayana. You will be surprised to know Naradji coming to Sri Rama's palace. राम जी उठते हैं, प्रणाम करते हैं, मेरा पूर्व जन्म पुण्य है, यू केम एंड ऑल. Naradji says, Bhaiya, medicine natak nahi karo. You are Sakshat Parabrahma. Saying so, in the entire first Sarga Ayodhya Kandam, which we are beginning today, entire Brahma Tattva Vicharana, as well as all the sadhana, sadhaka lakshanas, Naradji speaks. Only in the last 3 4 slokas, he just reminds Lord, oh Lord, your papa is making you Yuvraj. Please don't get lost. You know what for you came. Finish that Ravana. Bhagwan haste re bacha. Meri billi mujhse mein. You are teaching me. I know what for I came. Don't worry. You being great saint, I have to respect you as human being. I am going to do it tomorrow only. Going to the jungle and all. That's how that Ramanarada Samvada. In that also, all sadhanas qualifications. Morning also we are seeing in Vidurniti, in everything. Here also in the 29th chapter, the first 7 8 slokas, in which Narad Uddhava ji, Bhagavan से जो कितने भक्ति श्रद्धा से आराम आसान वाला मार्ग पूछते हैं, is very beautiful, very touching. All the our shastras keep studying with the meaning known. Without any effort, we change from a pakka samsari to pakka sadhaka. All our personality layers become divinized, purified, disciplined, matured. हो जाता. मैं बता रहा हूँ रियली कभी शास्त्र नहीं छोड़ना. Every day, never ever leave shastras, and don't study erratically. You do as we are doing. Every day one text we are taking and doing little by little, little by little. कभी ये पढ़ा, कभी वो पढ़ा, वो छोड़ दिया, आधा पढ़ दी, बीच में पढ़ लिया, टॉपिक अच्छा लगा पढ़ा, बाकी नहीं पढ़ा. These natak you, my audience, should not do anymore. If you were doing earlier, like in the class, if we take up first shloka, even it is of 20,000 slokas or Ramayana, without stop we have finished it. In that way we have to do. That's the commitment to Shastra. Otherwise, you are disrespecting it. Some people take one portion of it and talk for their own management talks to get money. Oh, there are low level people. Bhagavan permits them because they are at that level. We are not so. And for us, Shastra is not entertainment. It is not information. It is not a time pass thing. Shastra is Paramatma's Sampurna Krupa to give us moksha with that much of respect, reverence, devotion. You and I have to approach Shastra throughout life. No compromise for us. Clear? Now let us do this chapter. And today, those 7 or 8 verses in which Uddhav ji praises to God, वो पारायणम करेंगे और उसका अर्थ देखेंगे. Then in 2 or 3 days or 1 day or whatever, the remaining beautiful Bhagavata dharmas we study. Then Bhadraka, the yatra to of Uddhav ji. All that we see it. Try. Let us start. Om Sri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha. Srimad Bhagavata Mahapuranam. एकादश स्कंधः मुक्तिर्हित्वा अन्यथा रूपं स्वरूपेण व्यवस्थितिः. अथ एकोनत्रिंशोऽध्यायः. उद्धव उवाच. ओम सुदुश्चरामि मां मन्ये योगचर्याम् अनात्मनः. यथाञ्जसा पुमान् सिद्ध्येत् तन्मे ब्रूह्यञ्जसाच्युत. प्रायशः पुण्डरीकाक्ष युञ्जन्तो योगिनो मनः विषीदन्त्य समाधानात् मनो निग्रहकर्षिताः. अथात आनन्ददुघं पदाम्बुजं हंसाः श्रयेरन्नरविन्दलोचन. सुखं नु विश्वेश्वरयोगकर्मभिः त्वन्माययामि विहता न मानिनः. किं चित्रमच्युत तवैतदशेषबन्धो दासेष्वनन्यशरणेषु यदात्मसात्वं. यो रोचयत् सह मृगैः स्वयम् ईश्वराणां श्रीमत्किरीटतटपीडितपादपीठः. तन्त्वाखिलात्मदैतेश्वरमाश्रितानां सर्वार्थदं स्वकृतविद् विसृजेत को नो. को वा भजेत् किमपि विस्मृतयेनुभूत्यै. किं वा भवेन् न तव पाद रजोजुषां नः नैवोपयन्ति अपचितिं कवयः तवेश ब्रह्मायुषापि कृतमरुद्धमुदः स्मरन्तः योऽन्तर्बहिस्तनुभृताम् अशुभं विधुन्वन् आचार्य चैत्यवपुषा स्वगतिं व्यनक्ति. This is a great, grand, glorious slokas of Uddhavaji and very ecstatic, very of highest order. They are all. Only thing is, we should have that love, interest, time to pause and study. So, Atha Ekona Trimsha Adhyaya, 1 less 30, 29 chapter. एकादश स्कंदः मुक्ति स्कंदः उद्धव उवाच. Now Uddhava is already Mahajnani, Mahayogi, Mahabhakta, Mahasharanagata. Else, do you think he will have capacity to listen to such a long discourse from directly the Lord? Or will the Lord have that much patience and love to teach such a huge thing to Uddhava? Will not. Do you have you seen anywhere else such a long lecture Bhagavan gave? In Gita he gave only 18 chapter. उसमें पहला तो अर्जुन का है. 17 only Lord Krishna's teachings. In this 31, in that चार पाँच निकालो तो you have 26 chapters. First 2, 3, last 2. So 18 plus 8, 26. Nowhere else you see such continuous flow of teaching of Lord. Bhishmacharya did as a bhakta thousands of shlokas. But Lord himself doing. Of course, Lord Shiva and all, every Shastra is given by Guru, is Guru equal to Paramatma Tattva, but not as beautifully as here. That shows to us glory of Uddhava. That Bhagavan has chosen to patiently give him entire knowledge. So, we should respect Uddhavaji also. Om Sri Uddhava Maharshaye Namaha. Om Sri Parama Bhagavatottama Uddhavaya Namaha. Om Sri Parama Bhagavatottama Uddhavaya Namaha. Om Sri Parama Bhagavatottama Uddhavaya Namaha. Before Shukadevji came, it was Uddhava, only the Bhagavatacharya. Shukadevji is after Vyasaji told him, then he gave that Bhagavatam to Parikshittu, which is again composed as a book by Sri Vyasaji, his own father. So उद्धव जी को हमने नमस्कार किया. आप उद्धव जी देखो, डर तो है बट फिर भी पूछना है, क्योंकि भगवान जा रहे हैं, इसका पूछने के लिए हमको मिलना मुश्किल होगा उनको. Therefore all his fear, hesitation he kept aside. With jignasa, with bhakti shraddha, he spoke to God. Uddhava uvacha. What did he say? He says, Sudushkaram imam manye yogacharyam anatmanah. Yatha anjasa puman siddhyet tatme bruhi anjasa achyuta. See, in this, in one shloka, Bhagavan Uddhavji has put all our cases on our behalf in front of Krishna. Please sort out. First he says, Hey Achyuta. Achyuta Rahita Achyuta. Achyuta is a beautiful name. See, Achyutaya Namaha, Anantaya Namaha, Govindaya Namaha. With that only we start. First name of Lord is Achyuta. Great. Chuti nahi hai. From his Brahma Tattva, he never falls down. From his Ishwaratva, he never falls down. From his Dharma Samstapana Pratigna, he never falls down. When he takes up a job of helping the devotee, he never gives that up. That is what? In his power, in his Pratigna, in his Karuna Kripa, there is no Chuti, Patanam, the word Achyuta. Beautiful. Love that name. Achyutaya Namaha. Achyutaya Namaha. That's why even Gita also. Arjuna addresses Krishna first by this name only. Entire Gita में भगवान को बहुत सारे नामों से address किया गया. Rishikesh, that, this, that. But first thing with which Arjuna addresses is this only. Even though before that, in the 14th sloka, the reporter Sanjaya, reporting to Dhritarashtra, says Rishikesh. Is it not? Tata Shvetayir Madhava. First sweetest word is Madhava. Tata Shvetayir Hayir Yukte Madhava. Then next Hrishikesh, Panchajanyam Hrishikeshaha. So the Vakyanakara Sanjaya used the word Madhava Hrishikesh. But the real disciple Arjuna, Senayor Madhye Ratham Sthapaya Me Achyuta. See, Achyuta. I love that name. Achyuta. Bhagavan, we have Chuti all the time. We never commit, even we commit, we always fall from it. You are not that. Please take the responsibility of protecting us, making us do sadhana and reach you, and don't be Chuta from that. Achyuta. Oh Lord. See, Achyutam Keshavam Rama. Achyutaya Namaha. Hey Achyuta. What is that? One by one thing. Manye, aham manye, I believe, I consider. What do you consider, Uddhav? Imam Yoga Charyam, this entire yoga sadhana, what you taught elaborately in 28 chapters to us. Imam Yoga Charyam, hey Achyuta, aham manye. What do you mane? Sudushkaram. Su means sushtu, du means dukkena, kara means kartu. It is very, very difficult and tough to do all the sadhana. Uddhava remembers all that sold. Then he said difficult to do. हमको तो याद भी नहीं. भगवान asks, बेटा तुमको भी difficult है क्या साधना करना? If he asks us, what do we say? नहीं. Then Bhagavan gets excited. So it is easy to you? ना ना ना. Then what? हमको याद ही नहीं. करने के बाद दोनों याद है तो then we can think of कि मुश्किल है कि आसान है करना. We are not बेचारे like Uddhav ji that he remembers everything and then says difficult to do. We never have the difficulty in doing sadhana because we never remember. हमारा केस ही अलग है खुल्लम खुल्ला. We are really lucky that way ना. जब का तब भूल जाते हैं फिर back to our own TV, eating, sleeping, fighting. Wow, what a wonderful creatures we are all. भगवान थोड़ा इससे बचाओ, कम से कम मुझे बचाओ, बाकी लोगों का उनकी मर्जी, आपकी मर्जी. So imam yogacharyam aham sudushkaram manye. Su means very much. Do means dukkhena. Kara means to do. It is extremely difficult to do. That's the meaning of sudushkara. Imam yogacharyam manye. And to whom? You have to say why you are saying it is so. And to whom it is difficult. I thought it is very easy and therefore I gave it. Because anatmana. This one anatma word includes everything. The one who has identified the anatma upadis. Not only identified, but he has become habituated into that. Not only so, he has become totally a gulam to them, slave to them. Totally who is lost in his slavery to Indriyadi anatma. उन लोगों के लिए तो ये साधना मुश्किल है. Therefore, Uddhav ji is representing us. पक्का पता चल गया कि नहीं? The one who has no देह निग्रह, प्राण निग्रह, दश इंद्रिय निग्रह, मनो निग्रह. बुद्धि की निग्रह की जरूरत नहीं, लेकिन क्योंकि वो है ही नहीं, या वो वहां ताले में, बंद ताले में है, कहीं पड़ा है. So all these things, the one who is not controlled, that is called anatma. Such person के लिए ये साधना मुश्किल है. And in the Kali Yuga though, anything, we may start every sadhana out of excitement. But only 2-4-5 दिन बाद में कुत्ते का धूम, go back to our old ruts only. Impossible it is. Uddhava ji himself says. And then every guru knows. That's why any of the disciples, if they become irregular to class, you don't do sadhana. Out of love they tell and do this and that, sometimes even scold. But heart in heart they know the weakness or difficulties in doing sadhana for any sadhak. Therefore, only they have love, compassion again and again to give us a chance. But we have to learn that, know that also, understand that also. We should do our bit of sadhana. Subha ka Upanishad mein half an hour we spoke on this only as introduction. One of the most top classes it was today in the introduction, if you remember. So he is putting the case of all of us. We are anatma. From millions of lives we are living as deha, indriya, pranamana. वो इतना कठिन है उनको कंट्रोल करना. So Anatma means the one who is slave to Indriya Mana Buddhyadi, therefore the one who doesn't have the control of them. To him is Yogacharya is Sudushkara. Sudushkaram manye imam Yogacharyam Anatmana. Okay, he has already given the reason. Then he is asking what he wants therefore from Krishna. He says, Yatha, that means you tell us, by which Anjasa. Anjasa means less effort or effortlessly. Puman siddhyet tatu. Tat siddhyetu. That yoga, anubhava, yoga sadhana is achieved by simplest of the upaya. If at all such upaya is there, tat me, that you tell bruhi. And your brew coffee again, hey Achyuta, again it should not be again difficult. You told us sadhana only, but I told you it is so difficult. Again, don't tell another sadhana which is again difficult. Again, I'll have to ask you. Therefore, again in the same sloka, same word is used two times. So, anjasa. आराम से भगवान को पाने वाला साधना बताओ और वो भी आराम से बताओ आराम से इजीली देखो टू साइट नो यथा अंजसा पुमान सिद्ध्येत तत्मे अगेन ब्रूहि अंजसा so it is not an akshepana done to Krishna, no, it is telling his own helplessness. You told very difficult sadhana very difficultly. Like sometime when you listen to morning Upanishad, another class, you feel that क्या difficult स्वामी बात बोल रहे करके. You may be feeling once in a while. कभी कभी सुनते हो ना तब तो लगता होगा in your जागृत अवस्था. Very tough it is. It's very the words and all. Oh, we can't even catch it. Sometimes you feel like अरे वाह easily बता रहे स्वामी जी. Very nice. He's telling me to eat and sleep. What a good sadhana. Here also he says, Anjasa siddhyeta Anjasa bruhi. Tell the sadhana which is easier, and that should be easier not only to do, first of all, it should be easier to understand. Tell me simple sadhana in a simple manner. And it is Uddhavaji representing all of us. Perhaps he also must be thinking like that. And कोशिश करना कोई दिक्कत नहीं है ना कि ऐसा कोई और भी सिंपल ऑर्डिनरी आसान मार्ग हो जिससे हम पहुंच सकते हैं. Nothing wrong because you are going to a market to buy a thing. You will not stay only at one shop and say यही खरीदता हूँ. Any shops in complex में ऊपर ऊपर पहले पहले दुकानों में वही चीज 20 रुपए ज्यादा ही होता है. You go inside it will be कम में मिलता है. There you will find a wholesale shop. Here is selling for 1000, he will sell only for 600 rupees there. तो जाओ अंदर 400 रुपए बचेगा. Like in the online. When you nowadays, if you place online order, you will save 30% amount than what you buy offline in the shop. For various reasons, on some products they give rebate and all. There will be less concession. So many offers are there on the online. Same time, buy 3 get 1. Here buy 2 get 1. You all know it. मेरे को क्या पता, मैं थोड़ा सा जानता हूँ. So what's wrong in browsing through and going for best less cost? It's little time you have to pay and watch through and you'll save money and all. Otherwise you bought it was a huge cost. Same thing your own neighbor brought. कितने में लिया? 3000. ऐसा है मेरे को 400 में मिल गया. खा लिया उसने 2600. उसने नहीं खाया, तुमने खिलाया. You didn't take time to. Is it not? There's a quick browsing and so knowing what is easy and best we must know. Nowadays that is the only way. Everything is online. There are so many options. Which company gives which offer, which we don't know. So you can study it. In a 2-3 months, if somebody is continuously browsing through and getting an idea of it, he gets an idea. And which are the people who are giving offer on the groceries, on the eateries, ready-made eateries, on the all these detergents. पता चल जाता है कौन किस पे कितना क्या दे. Then he makes a combination of all that. Combo. This month I take these things, not other. And these things are given less cost in that shop. वहाँ order करो. Then 2 महीने तक उधर नहीं जाना. The other shop, I'll order for 2 months stock where they give this rebate. You all have that idea, no? Better than me. अब तो डेली दुकान मैं तो जाता ही नहीं कहीं, करता भी नहीं ऑनलाइन, जस्ट लाइक दैट मजाक. सत्य है तो यू नो, यू रिमेंबर एंड यू अंडरस्टैंड. In the same way, nothing wrong in asking Guru, is there any easier sadhana for me, O Lord? And tell that also easily understand. If you say that there's no easier than this Uddhava, easiest only I told you, then go for it. Like after browsing all the shops, you know the first shop only is the giving less cost. Then you place the order there only. It's like that. If that is so, I'll follow it. But अगर है कोई तो बताओ. अंजसा पुमान सिद्धेत तत् में ब्रूहि अंजसा हे अच्युत. So the simple thing is what? Ki those who are identified the upadhis, slaves to them, too much indulgent in the world like a pakka samsari, to such minds, so even to come to the class and listen and understand such a beautiful, though beautiful and great, but very sublime Upadesha of this 11th skandha, especially 28th chapter, including so far what is said, is tougher. Can you give a lighter, easier one? See, he is representing all of us and asking. He is not running away that it is difficult to me. He is making an inquiry. Is it an easy thing? In intelligent shopper does that only. If the other person says, "Ye nahi hai," he doesn't run away. Is there any alternative? Sometimes alternative is less cost and more suitable to you. दिमाग होना चाहिए हमको. We have to be very sharp and alert to live in this world. Very intelligent, very sharp. You can. Yesterday before I went somewhere, it was very, it's a beautiful thing. I'll not tell you all the details, but how with quick little of browsing and searching, the best things I got, whatever I went for. Ishvara Krupa. So this is the one thing. Now he says, he is explaining the consequence of the anatmatva, how it troubles, how it tortures. Not the worldly person. Worldly person anyway in the world enjoy. He doesn't bother that torturing or not. But with that mind or antakarana or vyaktitva or personality layers becoming slaves to the world by hook and crook indulgent, such a person when he tries to do yoga sadhana, I tell you, Bhagawan, the dukkha, the pain, the difficulties are so much that the sadhakas feel, यार इस मेहनत से बढ़िया वो वर्ल्ड वाला मेहनत बेटर है. वहाँ कुछ तो पैसे तो मिल रहे हैं, खुशियाँ तो मिल रहे हैं. या स्वामी के क्लास में घंटे बैठ कर क्या मिलने वाला है, चलो वहीं जाते. Many of your friends whom you tell recommend out of obligation to listen class 1 day, half day, 1 minute, आधा minute, 1 second. I get all types of people in my YouTube. But they say, in that time, if I spend on stock market, yesterday it was down, but today it is more. I got little money more. All this forex trading and all, आजकल बहुत चल रहा है ना. The bitcoins, putcoins, क्या है, I don't know. मैं उसको ABCD भी नहीं आता है, वर्ड बोलता हूँ मैं. Let me go into that. It's all waste to be with Swami and listening class. In the same way, to a sadhaka, if he wants to do sadhana, but is already slave to the objects of the world through indriyas, to do sadhana for him, your sadhana said by you. So, naraka ki tarah hota hai. Then who gets habituated to sleeping up to 9 o'clock morning? उसको 5 बजे उठो बोलो, कहता है वो कि मुझे मार डाल लेकिन उतने पहले मत उठा मुझे इससे. Is it not? Same in your family must be happening. मजाक से बोल रहा हूँ. If you tell your wife or husband, आ जाओ स्वामी जी के क्लास, 6 क्लास सुनेंगे, the spouse may say also, इसके बजाय तलाक दे, then better 2 in 1. Buy one get one free. So anything can happen in this world. Don't take the risk. So if you tell them class, they say तुम स्वामी क्लास आने में हमारा दोनों का रिश्ता दोस्ती हम तोड़ देंगे, लेकिन भगवान से नहीं जोड़ेंगे. It is tough. Is it not? Therefore, in easier ones. That's why I'm asking you. I have done it already, and many are doing. With your Sukshma Drushti, you only see how many sincere seekers because of not getting the information about the simpler and easier sadhanas, going through the toughest things. In the world, also youngsters especially, not knowing simpler, easier way of earning the livelihood, they are going for the tougher ones, competing with other highly qualified and recommended people, they are losing. An intelligent youngster, he doesn't search for the suitable job. Any job he suits himself to that. पहले survive करो. पहले self dependent हो जाओ. Then earn your abilities, talents, qualities. Then prove your worth. Slowly the opportunities come. But अगर सीधा मेरे को 50,000 वाला नौकरी मिला तभी जाऊंगा, मिलता ही नहीं हो तुमको. Simple thing they don't know. In the same way, tough sadhanas of Vedanta, this Anyavetreka, all that you spoke, वो शब्द बोलने को आता नहीं हमको मुंह से. Talk, forget about it. That is what Uddhava is saying in this sloka. What he says, you see, he prayashaha. Prayasha means in general. Pundarikaksha, another address to Krishna, who is the lotus-eyed, lotus petal-eyed Lord Krishna. It is a symbol of beauty, symbol of wide open to look into all our problems, wide open to shower His grace through the eyes and protect us. In that eye, Kripa is there, Karuna is there, Prema is there, Vatsalya is there, Anugraha is there, and Ananda is there because we have reached Him. Like a mother. Is it right? Guru also, when you as a disciple, that way go to that Guru. In his eyes, all that he sees. And reach with surrender bhava, unquestionable surrender. The Guru will close the room, go inside, and he will dance for some time and come out. That after so many lives, I got a disciple to whom I can teach this Jnana Parampara. The joy of Ramakrishna ji when he got Vivekananda. Tapon Maharaj when he got Gurudev. है ना, जॉय ऑफ सुखदेवा, ढूंढते ढूंढते कहीं रुके ना, वो परीक्षित मिल गए. कृष्णा ऑल्सो स्माइलिंग व्हेन ही गॉट अर्जुना एज ए डिसाइपल. So too, very great joy it is. So that joy will be there to Guru and God. And all the love and joy first expressed in the eye, thereafter the smile, then the whole wrinkles of the face, thereafter the inhaling, exhaling, फिर हाथ and पैर, सब body languages you know. I am explaining here the meaning of Pundarikaksha. The one who kind, compassionate, showing it through the eye. Eye is wide open like the petal of the lotus. Hey Pundarikaksha, Prayasha in general, Yogam yunjata yoginaha manaha. A yogi who wants to yoke his mana for the said yoga sadhana of vicharana, contemplation, remembering the slokas, in that the definition given to the Atma Tattva, understanding its meaning and contemplating on that, the one who is doing like this sadhana, of that person, the manaha vishidanti. It enters into dejection, frustration, vishada. Why is it so? Asamadhanat. Asamadhanat, because it is not getting the samadhana, the balance to do that sadhana. And forget about doing sadhana. But to do sadhana, they have to do first of all the quietening of the mind. That quietening of the mind itself is such a cumbersome job to him that उसको करते करते वो इतना थक जाता है, वो मर ही जाता है वो बंदा. मनो निग्रह कर्षिताः. मन को निग्रह करने के मेहनत में ही वो इतना थक जाएगा उस व्यक्ति का मन, और उसमें कोई आनंद, कोई बैलेंस ही नहीं है, अभी शक्ति नहीं है. Therefore, in the first attempt, in the first step only, Vishidanti rejects. Reject means gets dejected. This line tomorrow I'll explain more. Example to understand is this: कि Janakaji put that Shivadhanu, as a pariksha to get Sita married. Now so many kings came. उन्होंने वो धनु को टच करके उठाने की कोशिश में ही खुद ही हार्ट अटैक आके बहुत लोग मर गए. कोई तो बेहोश हो गए, मूर्छित हो गए, कोई हिला भी नहीं सका शिव धनु को. 1 or 2 maybe Ravan and all, they might have lifted it little bit. लिफ्ट भी मुश्किल हो गया. आया वो समझ में, हिलाया हुआ थोड़ा उतना ही. If you understand that example of trying with an attempt to shake the Shiva Dhanu, to those unqualified kings, how it looks like. In the same way, to an uncontrolled mana, a mana who is slave to vasanas and its own habits, slave to the indriyas, and affected by rajas tamas, and that too in the Kali Yuga, coming under so many notions of duties, notions of obligations, notions of variety of relativities, coming under variety of forces, inner and outer. So too, mostly in the Kali Yuga, the problem of survival. You can't be without work in a few days because you won't get salary. See now what's happening in America last 2 months. Whole thing is becoming recession. How much ever they have well planned and all like 2008 में जैसा हुआ वैसा ही अब ही. They learn from that. They are trying their best, and yet they are not able to. Last 2-3 months, how many thousand top brass officers are removed from various companies? यू मे बी नोइंग इट मोर देन मी. मेरे को कैसे पता है सारे न्यूज कहाँ अमेरिका में क्या हो रहा है. द इफेक्ट ऑफ रिसेशन, दे आर ऑल इन द टेंशन. Examples I am telling you, so many, all of that. So the Shivadhanu example, that one we told you. So this mana, all these things I told is even to हिलाने के लिए वो इतना मुश्किल है, कोशिश में इतना थक जाता है. So the mind in this way, which is I was telling you the example of nowadays, you have to, for survival also, you have to work so hard. Competitions day by day, targets are increasing, the peer pressures, all of that. वो कर करके बंदा इतना मर थक जाता है. बेचारा को सैटरडे संडे 2 दिन मिलता है, वो भी काफी नहीं होता सोने के लिए, घर का काम करने के लिए, जाकर कुछ शॉपिंग करने के लिए, कोई कुछ ऑब्लिगेशन ड्यूटीज अटेंड करने के लिए, पेरेंट्स को देखने के लिए. तो ऑल दिस कीपिंग इन माइंड ऑफ कलियुगा, उद्धव जी टेलिंग अस, बाबा ये कर करके लोग थक जाते हैं, अब उनको साधना करो. बोलो 2 दिन कर कर दे एंटर इनटू विषाद. Is it not what is happening to us? Same thing Uddhav ji is asking. What is the meaning of total complete exhaust wishing of Vishidanti asamadhanat mano nigraha karshitaha? I touched it, more explanation tomorrow. So prayashaha pundarikaksha yoginah manaha yogam yunjatah yoginah manaha vishidanti. Why? Asamadhanatu. Why? Mano nigraha karshitaha. They try to control the mind itself is so much of difficult, mushkil, vishada. Forget about it after controlling, employing it in the said yoga. Our own case it is. After studying such slokas only, we know it, especially the gurus understand. They already know how difficult for this poor disciple. That's why, like mother, father, they nurse us, they nurture us, they nourish us, they show the love, compassion, because they also gone through all the tough period. So they give that beautiful love. Disciple, if little tunes that way to the compassion of Guru, and little by little comes to his expectation, he'll be gathering his ability, strength, slowly to do the nigraha of the mana. With the nigrahita mana, doing all the yogacharyas as indicated so far. Whatever it is, but Uddhav ji putting in front and saying, therefore मुश्किल है, कोई आसान साधना है क्या? Same thing is said by Narad ji to Yudhishthira just now in the 7th skanda, 14th chapter. Exactly repetition. Same in 14th chapter, Bhagavan talks in the 12th chapter, 4th Gita, in that 9th or 10th shloka. Where is what? If you cannot sit and do meditation and all, or puja or upasana, whatever you are doing, start offering karma phala to Bhagavan. At least that you can do na. Yeah, keep doing that as a sadhana first. उसका इंसेटिव मिलेगा. That practice only equips you for the next and higher grade. Same thing was taught by Narad ji to युधिष्ठिर. भाई आपको जो काम दिया गया वही भगवत अर्पण दृष्टि से करते रहो, धीरे धीरे हो जाएगा. See, प्रथम ही विप्र चरणाति प्रीति निज निज कर्म निरत श्रुति रीति इचेहि कर पलपुनि विषय विराग तप मम भर्म उपज अनुराग श्रवणादिक नव भक्ति दुडाहि मम लीला रति अति मन माहि. This is what Sri Ramji taught Lakshmanji in Rama Gita in Aranyakanda. Same thing in Balakanda yesterday from the mouth of our Parshuramji. Vyasji has written as a sequence of sadhanas or praise to Lord Rama while telling all that. If you can remember all, you can see the Ekavakyata in all these things. Here also, Sri Narad Uddhav ji वही तरह का प्रश्न उनके सामने पूछते हैं. Bhagavan also starts telling us how wherever we are to mold, how to mold that as sadhana. In fact, this looks to be easiest, simplest sadhana, but it is easiest, simplest, but not only that, it is ultimate one. Wherever we are, whatever we are doing, this karma and karma phala you offer to God, no, इससे आसान साधना और कुछ है ही नहीं. If you do this, in the growth of these things only, maturity of these things only, automatically inside viveka, vairagya and karma vasanas clear, then the chance, ability, desire to do meditation, ये अपने आप होते हैं. You need not straight away go. Do all this, automatically you are promoted there. This is how Bhagavan will guide in those 15-20 shlokas. Let me see how many. Uddhav ji ne 6 प्रश्नों श्लोकों में प्रश्न पूछा. Bhagavan teaches from the 8th mantra up to 33. So you can see 16 mantra इसमें हो गया और 26 mantra. Give great sadhana. After that, then Uddhava surrenders and all. Bhagavan Krishna permits to go. Then Shukadev ji tells the Mahima of this Ekadasha Skandha, Mukti Skandha, and the Jnana given it, and the kindness of Krishna. And thanks to Uddhava, he became the means. Such a bouquet of beautiful flower-like knowledges or topics. The entire Bhagavata in the 11th Skandha, in that also again this 29th chapter. Let us cherish it tomorrow. Sarvam Krishnarpanamom Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha Krishna Chandra Bhagavan Ki Jai Sadgurnath Bhavan Ki Jai. Right, thank you. We entered into 29th chapter also. Slowly, steadily study. Be with me. Don't run away. Don't leave me and go. मुझे अनाथ बनाकर मत जाओ. खुद पढ़े इकट्ठे पढ़ेंगे. Sorry. Now let us start. See, everything is starting only. Tomorrow the 8th chapter will start in Vidharniti. Here also we started 29th chapter. Now we start Ayodhya Kanda of the Rama Adhyatma Ramayanam. Shanti mantra ho gaya na? Yeah.